My name is Ms. Nangula. I'll be presenting today the Diploma in Education Secondary. So I shall do the PowerPoint presentation. This preparation will include the April, August, and November examination for 2020. Good day, dear students. Welcome to this presentation of the module Art, Music, Dance, and Drama. This module is divided into 8 units, which will introduce you to the relevant aspects to teach the subject Art, Music, Dance, and Drama to junior secondary school learners. This presentation will help you prepare for the upcoming examinations for this module. Each unit will be discussed separately and I will only stress the most important facts. Please note that this presentation is not a discussion of the examination paper, but to help you with the most important content of this subject. Now I would like to go quickly through the general information. Make sure your name, student number, and subject is written correctly. Number the pages clearly. Arrange your pages in the correct order and staple them neatly together. Remember, a 50% semester continuous assessment mark is required for admission to examination. A final pass mark of 50% is required, calculated by 60% of the examination mark and 40% of the semester continuous assessment marks. Submission of 50% must be obtained in the examination. Allocation of marks for each question should be considered when determining the length of your answer. For questions worth 10 to 15 marks, write at least 1.5 pages. When you are requested to respond by writing true or false, do not write yes or no or any other responses other than true or false. Now we're going to start with Unit 1 of our module. Unit 1. Unit 1 has to do with aims or the visual art education for the junior secondary phase. In this unit, 3 categories of aims in art educations are outlined. You should know them and be able to discuss and define each of them. For example, when you are asked to define something, you should give the precise meaning of it. Refer to page 4 to page 26, 4 to 26, to be able to explain the theory and application of elements. Describe a few recognized styles in visual arts. First, ask yourself what styles are referred to before you describe them. Are you able to make a clear-cut distinction between the different styles, for instance, between a painting and a drawing, or sculpting and printmaking? To find the answer, turn to 1.5 in your study guide. Unit 2. This unit has to do with drawing of pictures. The heading is Examine and Demonstrate How to Draw Pictures. Children all over the world, they love drawings. Do you know how to explain the different lines and patterns to your learners? Describe them and demonstrate them via a range of drawings. Look at the examples 2.2 in your study guide. Look at each line and explain each quality. Let's say, for instance, diagonal lines suggest movements, action, conflict, etc. These are the things you really have to look at. Clarify the key drawing techniques via examples. I suggest that you first mention the technique and then give an example. Let's say, for instance, hatching. What is hatching? Hatching is created when lines that do not cross but added in or around the object. One of the learning outcomes of Unit 2 is to examine the use of different types of colors in art and to demonstrate them. When you get a question like that, don't get alarmed. You should think of different types of colors in art, primary and secondary colors. You should also be able to describe the various tools necessary for painting in general. For those types of questions, you have to mention the tool first and then describe it. Let's take, for instance, works. Wax paints. Wax painting is also known as encaustic painting, meaning a paint consisting of pigment mixed with melted beeswax and fixed with heat after application. Give special attention to the following things. Describe the responses of using colors. Discuss in details the perspective of symbolism of the colors in art, qualities of a good advert, and then visual art refers to certain art forms. List them. So you should be able to list all of them. I mean, the last point now. I repeat the last point. Visual arts. What is it? It refers to certain art forms. Now you should be able to list the art forms. Now I would like to go to Unit 3. In this unit, clarify and demonstrate how to make models. Very important here is, it's important to teachers to know, because you're going to be a teacher, you'll be teaching this, that modeling is how to manage the lesson where learners are involved in modeling activities. One of the points is to calm the learners down and be ensured that they won't be quiet all the time. You know how learners are. But you can try to calm them. That was just one of the answers. Take time and go through 3.7 in this unit. Study the following headings in this unit as well. The value of being involved in creative activities such as modeling. By going through this, you will soon discover the positive experience that your learners might gain from being involved in modeling activities. Give special attention to the following in this unit. Advantages of playing and using clay. Also, conducting a modeling lesson. Although you have to study all the other things, special attention should be given to this two that I've just read now. Unit 4. In this unit, you will be able to illustrate and clarify constructing and collage work. Now, take note. When answering questions in the exams in general, and in this unit in particular, please make sure you understand the terminologies used here. For instance, you should be able to describe, to define, to demonstrate, to identify. Please do not mix these terminologies. See Romanic figure 3 and 4 for more clarity. Define box construction. What is this now? Say what it is. What is box construction? You should be able to tell. Describe. It means say how to construct it or how to do it. Define. Tell, how should I do this one? This is what I want you to write. Describe. Here you need to provide detailed feature of something, how to apply collage techniques, for instance, to produce decorative photo albums and scrapbooks. So you have to describe and you tell someone how this is going to be done. Demonstrate how to involve learners in construction activities. For example, sculpting. How would you involve learners in collage activities? Explain. How will you explain? Here you should be able to give reasons. Ask yourself, are there any benefits? If there is any, you should be able to name them. This is how you explain these things, the collage. Now, apart from just going through the whole unit, please pay special attention to box construction and then the benefit of box construction. Please know those benefits. Unit 5. What is in this unit? In this unit, discuss aspects of teaching and assessing visual art creation. What is this now? In this unit, keep in mind what a teacher should do before presenting the art lesson for the lesson to run smoothly. Of course, a lesson can just be any lesson, but how will you make sure this one will run smoothly? It is also very important to concentrate on the mark allocation to prevent you from giving too many or too little or very limited information. Please check the marks allocation first. Do not mix 5.1 and 5.4 in this unit. Please go back, page, and look what is meant in 5.1 and 5.4. Take your time to make the difference between the two. 5.1 is to prepare, while 5.4 has to do with the presentation. It says it's everything all about presentation. But the 5.1 is first you prepare, and then after preparing, preparation, that's when you shall deal with the presentation. What shall we do now here? Although we have gone through everything, please pay special attention to reaction to praise and criticism. How to manage a successful art lesson. Those are the things that you really have to go through and study and read and make sure you'll be able to do it in a classroom situation. Unit 6. The aim of music education in a secondary setting. The aims of music education in a secondary setting is discussed. to teach the basic of music to learners, faster musical development in all learners. For example, terminologies in music are also discussed. Let's look at tenor. What is tenor? The highest adult male singing voice out of all the male ranges. So that is tenor. Read thoroughly through your module in this Unit 6. The qualities of good advertisement are clearly outlined. You just read through, they are already outlined to you. You, as a music teacher, should know how to involve learners in melodious activities by using different materials and techniques, as well as singing in a group. The teacher should be able to discuss the effects of music on athletes. There are different careers to look into when considering a job in the music industry. Talent scout, music therapist, music teacher, etc. Please look at 6.14 to know them all. Give special attention to the following. Explain what genre of music mean. Know the terminologies in music, for instance, soprano, and so on. Aims of music education. How to use different materials to involve learners in melodious activities. Let's look at Unit 7. This unit has to do with demonstrating dancing activities. It says, explore and demonstrate dancing activities. Like any other exercise, warm-up exercise before dancing is vital. The purpose of an effective warm-up is to increase heart rate and body temperature and allow the blood flow to the muscles to be used during the activity. These facts of warm-up activities can be taught to learners to make them aware that the warm-ups are used to prevent an injury or any form of fatigue. Dancing is not only for fun and entertaining, it also has many health benefits. For example, dancing keeps people young. It burns also calories. The teachers should know all these benefits. Like I mentioned before, read your questions thoroughly to find out exactly what answers are required. Explore and discover how you will use different techniques to involve learners in participating in dancing activities. So find out what will exactly teach the learners. In this Unit 7, go through 7.9 to equip yourself with important information. You should be able to define some directional terminologies related to dance. Special attention should be given to the following in this unit. Terminologies in dancing, health benefit of dancing, how you will teach balance and rhythm to your students. Benefits of role playing and acting. These are things that you really have to pay attention to. Although you have to look at this at the whole chapter in totality, but special attention should be given to these ones. Unit 8. Explore some basic drama aspects. In this unit, Aims of drama education in a secondary setting are explained. You should understand them, explore and demonstrate how to involve learners in miming. For instance, mime games, mime moods, abstract like sadness, happiness, etc. You should be able to demonstrate what do the learner, actually not demonstrate in the exam, but I mean you should be able to explain how learners will demonstrate abstract or happiness in a mime situation. In 8.6, you'll be familiar with the word mime. One of the methods through which learners learn is role play. It stimulates learning because the activity is memorable and engaging. Use the given information in this unit or add your own to teach your learners how to act. Role play according to a short dialogue. Either to teach them how to role play or doing a short dialogue. This is very important. The teacher should be able to teach the learners how elements of drama such as plot, character sketching, and dialogue can be applied in languages. Movies are widely regarded as having an influence on perception about clothes, music, sex, violence, and many more. In this way, you should be able to explain what social impacts movies have on people. Give special attention to the following: define mime and also how to teach mime. Give a definition and then how will you teach this mime thing. We have come now to the end of our presentation. Should you have any questions or uncertainties regarding your subject, feel free to contact me at the cell phone number 081-273-2204, and the time is 8 o'clock in the morning until 24 hours, until 8 o'clock in the evening. So that's the time that you can contact me. My email address is hilka.nangula@gmail.com, all small letters. Enjoy your studies and do your best.